All right, for the folding campfire seat, here's your handouts that you're gonna have on Google Classroom. Here is every part that you need to cut out, and it'll tell you all the measurements you need. So you're gonna end up with 12 pieces in total. And so the first ones, you're gonna cut them all out. You're gonna get one stick over by the belt sander, and then that will cut your entire project out. You're gonna need 2 parts that are 10.5 inches. You're gonna have 2 boards that are 4.5 inches by 12 inches long. You're going to have 4 pieces that are 9 inches long, 4 pieces that are 15.5 inches long. So starting with what do we need to measure out first, we're going to start drawing where we need to drill all of these holes on these leg portions. So you take one of our 15.5 inch pieces. If you look at the diagram, it tells you that you need to go down 3/4 of an inch and over 3/4 of an inch. So take a square, go 3/4 over, and then 3/4 of an inch down from that point. And then that is where we would drill the hole. And then while we're already here, we might as well do the second one. So then you can either measure down 8 inches or up 7.5. So if you have one of the larger squares, you can just place the square, go down 8 inches, over 3/4, and make a dot. And you're gonna do that to all of your parts. Okay, and then for the 9 inch pieces, you only need to drill one hole, so it's just 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Go ahead and pause it. So now over at the drill press, you want to stack 2 of them on top of each other because they're going to work in pairs, and you want to make sure that the hole is exactly in the right spot. So we're going to line up the point. Gotta get our clamp. And now we're ready to drill. The other 2. For the 15.5 inch ones, we have to drill 2 holes in each one. So stack those 2 on top of each other, line them up. when we are sanding both sides of the 15.5-inch ones, and we only need to sand to the side that has the holes on the 9-inch blocks. So there's and we're just gonna get rid of these corners. The goal is not to reduce the height. So we're not really sanding the top part, we're just sanding the corners. So that way we're not changing the actual length of each one of these support legs. And you want to keep the ones that you sand together as a pair. So like these are the ones that are going to go together. These ones will go together. So that way they won't be mixed up, and then you won't have different sizes if you sanded one differently. Pause. All right, so take your parts. You should have a support, 2 legs support on either side. The first thing you're going to take is you're going to take your 9-inch dowel. You're going to take it, put it into one side, and the other. Make sure you don't have any of that dowel showing, so if it goes a little too far out, just go ahead and twist and pull it back. Then you're going to take your 1.5-inch dowels and you're putting them on the top holes of each one of these. And now you kind of want to just like lay it out. So you're going to have 2 legs going away from you. You're going to have support coming this way, and then the exact opposite this direction. So now you're going to take your 1.5-inch dowel, you're going to put it through the medium or the middle hole. And then just go ahead and put it into the side leg. Then do that for the other side. You just want to make sure that you look, and there should be 2 supports on this side, 2 supports on that side, making your cross. Now you can fold this all closed. You want to make sure that everything is tightly bunched together as it can, without having any of the dowel showing. And then from there, we're ready to start attaching our seats. So you should have 2 seat toppers. One is going to attach to the outside legs, one's going to attach to the inside legs. So on this side, you're gonna place this chair, and you wanna make sure that this corner is completely square with this side. So just start with one side first. Pre-drill the hole, you're aiming for the middle of this piece of wood. So go down. And then attach 2 screws. Please make sure that it is straight. So either get a clamp or have someone make sure that you're holding it. You're gonna glue this together. And then do the other side. Really making sure that everything is squared up, so that way the chair can open and close easily. So pre-drill those holes again. And then while I'm on this side, you flip it over, you take this one, you square it up with that outside one again. So that way, no matter what happens, it's going to be a perfect chair on the top when it opens. So then we're going to fill. So make sure everything is squared still. If anything shifts, just make sure, like if there's like a gap, you want to like tap that closed. And then if you can just put a clamp on these to make sure you hold that square. So you're really trying to make sure everything's straight, otherwise the chair will get stuck when you try and close it. Right. And then the last step, attaching the leg supports. So to figure out which side or which piece you're attaching to, just open the chair. And if you're opening the chair and it's the inside seat that's opening up, you're attaching it to the inside legs. So you measure up 3 inches using your square. So you're from the bottom to the top. You should probably do this before you sand it. That's what I did, so that way you know exactly where 3 inches, because you'll have like a solid bottom piece. But if you forget, you can always measure, because you shouldn't have rounded and made this leg shorter. Just go up 3 inches, draw that line straight across, and you should be fine. So set that up. Hold that still. From there, open and close your chair. And then what you want to make sure is that you sand off any of these corner edges